Grace and peace be with you. Hi, my name is Mark. I'm the pastor at Sycamore Creek in Potterville. I have a brief thought for you today. It comes to us from Galatians chapter 5, verses 13 through 15, where I've been reading my devotions. And in these passages, Paul is writing about freedom. It's the goal of our salvation as outlined by Paul in Galatians in the previous 12 verses, Galatians 5, 1 through 12. And now, starting in verse 13, the goal of freedom in Christ is addressed. You see, the first 12 verses, well, they describe what we are free from. The next one, starting with verse 13, describe what we are free for. So the broad context is freedom, but Paul applies it here to the specific situation with the Galatians who are, as verse 15 says, biting and devouring each other. Paul says that we are free so that we might serve one another. We are free so that we might serve one another. However, you can't do that if you're bitterly divided. Paul points out that strife comes from not walking in the Spirit and turning to the false gospel that he's addressed again and again. The false gospel makes sense in this context because the Galatians lived in an anything-goes culture. Now, Christians were noted for their chastity and for their restraint, and that's not a bad thing, unless it's the main thing. You see, the true main thing, Paul reminds us, is love. We have freedom in Christ in order to love and to serve. So here's a reminder for us today to use our freedom in Christ how it is intended to be used to serve others with love. Let's go and do that. Grace and peace be with you.